If you're anything like me, you're getting a little bit older, you're getting a little more broken every day. You can't just pop out of bed and head to the course without doing a little bit of exercise, a little bit of stretching beforehand. So today what we're gonna do is run through 5 different stretches that'll help you limber up before you hit the links. So today we're going to go through a quick 10-minute warm-up that'll address some of the major pain points that golfers tend to see, including golfer's elbow, lower back problems, loosening up the hips, and your rotator cuffs. All right, so for most of these exercises, you're not really going to need any specialized equipment, maybe a golf club to get started. What we're going to do first is a stretch or an exercise to help with golfer's elbow. It's really simple. You just take your club, grab onto it, up on the grip, kind of keep your elbow tucked into your body, have your arm come out at a 90-degree angle, and all you have to do is slowly rotate. And that's going to help to strengthen the muscles in your forearm, help stretch those out and loosen up. So you want to do that for a few reps just on each side, and you can really start to feel that after a bit. You can really feel the muscles working. The next exercise is going to be similar to that one we just looked at, except we're doing it without the golf club. This is a good one if you're just looking to limber up a little bit, or if holding onto the club as you're doing the rotations causes some pain. So all you have to do is basically that same motion, just slowly rotate all the way open, slowly rotate all the way closed. And you can do that, and you're not really feeling the muscles working, but you can feel the stretching happening. So you can do that. You can also kind of just rock, and really start to limber up and get ready for your golf swing. All right, so next we're gonna do some stretching for our rotator cuffs. First one is really simple. All you have to do is put your arms out to the side, start with some slow rotations. So you can work your way forwards, you can go backwards, and then gradually increase the size of the circles that you're making. And you can really feel your shoulders starting to loosen up quite a bit. And then you can eventually really get into it and start loosening up and get ready for your first swing of the day. So this next one is more of a hybrid for working multiple points in your body. You're gonna wanna grab a club again, and it's really simple. You just kinda put the club in front of you, almost like you're addressing a golf ball. Get your stance that way, and then you just start rotating like you're going through your swing. Just kinda go one way, and then back the other, and you can really feel it in your shoulders and your hips, and even a little bit maybe in your back as well. So I think this is probably my favorite way to loosen up at the course, because it just works multiple points at the same time. And you just want to make sure that, you know, whatever elbow you're kind of following through with or is trailing, try to keep that as straight as possible to really feel the most out of that stretch. For our next exercise, we are going to work on the hips a little bit. This one, it can be easier if you have a wall to balance against. But if you're on the course, just grab a club, it'll work just as well. So all you're gonna do is use that kind of like a cane and start swinging your leg forwards and backwards. And you can really start to feel it in your hips, everything loosening up. And just do that a few times until you feel like you're ready, and then you can switch to the other side. All right, then next we're gonna switch it up, sticking with the hips. Instead of going forwards and backwards, we're gonna go side to side. Kind of go with that motion. You can start with smaller motions if you want and kind of work your way up to larger ones. And you can really start to feel it on the outside of your hips instead of kind of the front and back like we were doing with the kicks before. So our next couple of stretches are going to focus on the lower back. Some lower back pain can actually be caused because people have tight hamstrings. So what we're gonna do is focus on stretching those out a little bit. And we've got a couple of pretty simple stretches we can do. First one, you can use a club, you don't have to. It's just simple, kind of try to keep your back straight, lean down. You wanna stay there for, I don't know, 5-10 seconds. And then you'll slowly come back up, and you'll repeat that 3 or 4 times. Another exercise to really help with your hamstrings is one where you take one of your heels, you kind of plant it into the ground, get your arms up, you want to keep your back nice and straight. You dip down, keep that leg straight, and you just come right back up. And then you can step forward, plant that other heel, and you just keep doing that same thing. And as you go along, the hamstrings will really start to loosen up for you. This is the one I like to save for last, just so the blood's pumping, I'm loose, I'm ready to hit the ball. Again, another really simple one you can do on the tee box. All you do is you start off, kind of have your club low, and explode out. And you just do that multiple times. And you can really feel your legs starting to loosen up. You can feel it in your shoulders. Then you can do it the opposite way as well. Start low, explode out. And just do that until you feel like you're loose and ready to go. When it comes to these kinds of exercises, consistency is key. The more often you do them, whether it's at home or on the course, the more improvement you're gonna see over time. So that was our video on just some quick stretches that show how to maybe improve your golf game a little bit. If there's any stretches that you have that you'd like to share with us that maybe help with some aches and pains that you develop while golfing, let us know in the comments below. And as always, make sure you like and subscribe for more content on building your own golf simulator setup.